My phone buzzed at 9:47 p.m. Late strategy session, see you tomorrow. Heart. Routine lie. Polite emoji. Nothing that screamed guilt, just another practice deflection from someone who'd gotten too comfortable. I stared at the message, thumb hovering over the keyboard. Then I typed, "Give my regards to Matt. He's always got a plan." Sent. 15 minutes later, headlights swept across the window. Door opened, she stumbled in, eyes red, hands trembling, mascara smudged like war paint. "Traffic was," she started. I looked up from the couch. "You drove fast." She froze. The silence between us wasn't loud, it was sharp. Her breath hitched once, then she disappeared into the shower. Water running too long, not washing, hiding. I didn't follow, didn't need to. I'd seen this dance before, in war zones, interrogation rooms, and motel corridors where truth bled through the smallest cracks. You can always tell when someone's been touched by a lie. It clings to them like the smell of smoke, and she reeked of it. She avoided eye contact for days. Morning coffee became silent rituals. The phone never left her hand. Laughter had an echo now, artificial, a few seconds late. Once, while she was in the shower, I saw his name. Matt, 11:52 p.m. A half sentence in preview, "You shouldn't have left so fast." I didn't open it. Didn't have to. When you've spent 18 years reading micro-expressions under the threat of gunfire, a text message is just another form of confession. At dinner, I asked about work. She said the firm was demanding lately. I smiled, cut my steak, and watched the tremor in her fork. Tiny, telling. That's when I decided not to get angry. Anger clouds judgment. I've seen entire nations collapse because someone mistook emotion for power. No, if she wanted a war, I'd fight it with silence. The next week, I became her shadow. Quiet. Invisible. While she slept, I mirrored her phone to mine. 2 minutes of access, 1 lifetime of leverage. Patterns emerged. Midnight texts, deleted calls, hotel receipts labeled business client hospitality. I didn't react. I documented, methodically, like any other operation. The longer I watched, the clearer the picture became. It wasn't just an affair, it was a campaign. She was using him to leverage a promotion, maybe more. He was senior management, married with 2 kids. The irony tasted bitter and familiar. They talked like conspirators, whispered like lovers. Her messages were filled with admiration. His were filled with arrogance. He wrote, "You deserve better than him, someone who understands you." She replied, "I think I already found him." That one stung, but only for a second. Then it became data, evidence. Information is control. And control is everything. Friday night, she dressed up, too carefully. Perfume she only wore when she wanted to feel desired. Company dinner, she said. "I might stay late." "Of course," I said. "Give Matt my regards." The pause was surgical. Her body froze before her brain could mask it. Her voice came out brittle. "What?" I looked at her reflection in the mirror. Calm. Detached. "You heard me." Color drained from her face. "Don't insult me," I said softly. She broke. Words tumbling, half-formed, panicked. "It didn't mean anything. He listens, he said." Her justifications collapsed under their own weight. She was spiraling, and I stood there, silent, letting her drown in the sound of her own excuses. I didn't raise my voice, didn't touch her, didn't even blink. I just said, "I know." And that ended it. Because the worst punishment for a liar isn't rage, it's clarity. I spent the weekend tying threads, forwarded the messages, the receipts, the hotel surveillance stills, to HR, to his wife, and to the firm's ethics committee, all from an anonymous account. Then I wiped my phone clean, deleted everything but the last text I'd ever send her. Strategy sessions over. By Monday morning, he was on leave pending investigation. By Tuesday, she was transitioning out. By Wednesday, she was crying on the kitchen floor. I watched from the doorway. She reached for me. "Please, I can fix this." I tilted my head. "You already did." She moved out within a week, left behind a sweater, a few photos, and a faint perfume trail that used to mean something. I sat in the empty living room one last time, staring at the space where our life used to fit. The truth is, I don't hate her. I hate the quiet before the realization, the seconds when trust still feels alive, right before it dies. People think betrayal breaks you. It doesn't. It sharpens you. I learned that forgiveness is just another form of surrender, and I've surrendered enough. When I walked out that door, I didn't look back. Some wars aren't fought for victory. They're fought to remember who you are when the lies stop echoing. And when silence finally returns, you keep it.